Hey guys and gals, I got another one for you today. Today I'm in my Kranvagn, platooned up with Thaddeus. He's in his T110E3. We're on Ghost Town Standard Battle. You can see it's mostly a Tier 9 match. We have a few more 10s than they do, but we also have 4 Tier 8s compared to their 1 Tier 8. So on Ghost Town, it's known to be symmetrical. However, on the outskirts it is not. And really what they should remove is K3. For some reason in the south they have like a sniper hill, quote unquote, and really all it does is end up usually getting a heavy tank to drive up there and be out of the fight, or 3 tank destroyers that don't really get to fight until half your team is dead, or just get spotted and killed by Artie. So like in the north, you can't go up that hill, so I don't know why they allow you to do it in the south. But I digress. Getting into the match, me and Thaddeus, when we play together, we try to play more tactical, I guess I would say, than when I'm platooned up with Drewski. When me and Drewski are playing, we're communicating how can we find and remove tanks from the game as fast as possible, where Thaddeus and I try to look at the tank structures, guess where the tanks are going to be, how the game's going to play out, and then like talk through different situations as we go through them. So it's a little bit different. It's kind of nice. Not to say that I don't enjoy absolutely just crushing other tanks with Drewski. So we start the battle and the wizard drives out in front of me. I utilize my mini-map to make sure that I could hit it both times, be pre-aimed as he drives out. And I'm trying to support my IS-7 here. He's in a dangerous location if they were to pull out and fight him. So I'm going to utilize my turret armor and my gun depression to be able to sit on this ridge and help him out. Get a shot into the side of that Conqueror, but I missed the second shot. And I'm reloading. One thing try to do in your auto loaders is don't put yourself in a situation where you can't return fire. It's good to get closer and set up your shot. However, if you get all in, then you're going to be disadvantaged, obviously, if you don't have any shells in your chamber. So the Yaguru shot our IS-7 and then backed up. I shut down their Conqueror, and then the Maushan pulls out and shoots me. So I track him here, and he fixes his track. So I retrack him, and he fixes his track again. So he must carry 2 repair kits. Now I would say alternatively he's got a good crew in this tank, but the 3rd time I tracked him, he didn't get his track fixed as quickly as the other 2 times. And one of the benefits to tracking the super heavy is they can't utilize their armor to get it positioned to where they need it the most. So if you can immobilize a super heavy, it's going to help you take them down. Really that goes with almost any tank. Your armor is generally the strongest at the front, so immobilizing it and getting to the side is going to benefit you and your teammates. Now the IS-7, really strong armored tank. However, when it's facing downhill, the hull armor is at a weak angle, so its effective armor is essentially not as good as if you're utilizing the small amount of gun depression. Alright, so I was reloading, so I couldn't help out with that E100, so I'm going to move on, and also want to make sure that I stay next to Thaddeus. T110E3 is a really strong tank as long as it's got support. Just like a super heavy, if you get it immobilized and you flank it, that's the weakness of the E3. It doesn't turn too fast. So what happened there was I shot the E50. I didn't want to put a second shot into him since he had 20 hit points, and there was a Death Star in the field that was full health. Not to mention the E50 was AFK or quit, so he really wasn't a threat. My second shot went into the Death Star's ammo rack, so I was holding my third shell just to try to get as accurate as possible to hit the same spot and potentially ammo rack him and pop his turret off. However, he went behind cover and then started to side scrape off the building, so I couldn't see the ammo rack. And I could tell that he was aiming at me right away until Thaddeus pulled up there. Thaddeus took the shell, he bounced it, and now there's just these two guys left. I'm going to shut down Artie. And then the M103 is on 200 hit points. I can see his top cap, so I shut him down as well. That's the end of that game. We'll go to end game stats. And this was just generally an easy game, I would say. There wasn't a lot of tactical things that we needed to go through or talk through situations. It was mainly just like, let's go here and let's try to out-punch them blow for blow. So I did 4,900 damage, 4 kills. Thaddeus did 4,200 and 3 kills, so we got a BIA, Brothers in Arms, and essentially got 9,000 damage for our team. So, contributing in your platoons. That was just a fun one I wanted to show you guys. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.